Efforts are underway to reshape key congressional districts here in California, a job made even tougher after our state lost a seat in the latest census. And tonight we're getting a better look at how these districts could change.
Yeah, it may not sound exactly exciting, but of course it is very important for all of us here, especially as we head into the 2022 midterm elections with the balance of power in Congress at stake. So let's start with where we are right now. Here's what the congressional districts look like today.
And let's show you what they could look like if the majority of a committee approves this set of lines. So let's show you the map side by side from a larger scale. Some might see this and think there's not a whole lot of difference, but there are several areas here that could change the political landscape of our region. So we want to walk you through some of these impacts.
Yeah, let's start right now with why we're even here in the first place, and Brian Heap has been looking into that part for us.
Golstonita, yeah, we're trying to help you understand these new redistricting maps and how this change could impact you, the voter. So these maps are redrawn every 10 years. It's done after the census, and that's just one of the reasons why that census is so important. The number of congressional seats is determined by the number of people who live in a state. California lost one seat in the House of Representatives after the census numbers, so that's one of the reasons why these new maps are being drawn, and they have to reflect that. Redistricting matters because it draws the lines for the districts from which we elect our public officials. In 2008, voters took the responsibility of redistricting away from the legislature and put it into the hands of an independent commission. And KCRA3 Stephanie Lynn spoke with that commission in charge of redistricting. Stephanie, what's the process looking like?
Yeah, Brian. Well, first of all, we're here live in Matsui Alley here in downtown Sacramento. This alleyway named after Congresswoman Doris Matsui. Now, the interesting thing about this is that under the proposed new plan, that if that plan does go through, this alleyway would not even fall under the Congresswoman's purview. And that issue has voters pretty riled up.
It really makes no sense.
Andres Ramos of Sacramento is a self-proclaimed political nerd, but the latest proposal to redistrict his city has got him stumped.
It looked as if they had made it with an Etch-a-Sketch.
Here's what he means. You can see the yellow district line going up P Street, crossing to the right, and going through the Crocker Art Museum. The line then follows I-5 for a stretch, then cuts back around next to the Sacramento River.
It really puzzles the mind.
And here is what District 6 looks like now. A vertical line separates Sacramento to the west and Rancho Cordova to the east. And this is the new proposal from the Redistricting Commission. A horizontal line runs straight through the city of Sacramento. Political insiders now sounding off.
If you split the city up the way the commission is looking to split it up, it dilutes the power of the city.
Under the current proposal, Sacramento would be completely split into two, meaning when you get to this part of the Tower Bridge or when you cross the Sacramento River, you'd be voting in a completely different congressional district. And people living around here at Sutter's Fort may share similar opinions when it comes to the vote, but step just across the street and you'll land in an entirely new district.
So it's very challenging.
Alicia Fernandez has the tough job of managing redistricting in the state of California, a critical process that happens just once every 10 years. Here are some of the criteria the commission must follow. First, all districts must be as equally populated as possible and must account for the diversity of the area. Commission members must also do their best to follow city and county boundaries when drawing the lines.
We want to hear your feedback. We want to know, what we got right, what we didn't get right.
Fernandez acknowledging there's still more work to be done. The commission is taking public comment right now.
You made sure that you were counted as the voice, so you want to make sure that your voice is heard, right? And now is a time to make sure that your voice is heard so that you can elect representatives that represent you and your issues.
And you can provide that feedback right now at the We Draw the Lines website. You can also click on the Public Input tab to see what other sorts of feedback people across the state of California are offering right now. Reporting live from downtown Sacramento, Stephanie Lynn, KCRA3 News.
All right, Stephanie, thanks. And coming up at 7, we're going to look more into who's on this commission, Edie, and sort of the balance and the makeup of it.
Well, a lot of money and a lot of power at stake here, Brian. So thank you. And thank you also, Stephanie.